Hello, welcome to a new reading vlog. Today is Sunday, last Sunday of August, and I decided to film this vlog for September, especially. I'm gonna try to do a weekly vlog in September because I'm participating in so many readathons, so I thought it would be fun. But I'm starting in August because this week is when September starts. I'm also using a new tripod that I bought just for vlogs, and you can see that stabilization of my phone is not really good, but we're gonna roll with it and just see if it's going to work like that. I really like this tiny tripod to hold. It's so much easier than holding my phone, but definitely not very stable. But I'm also planning on soon, I don't know when, in the next few months, I'm going to buy a new camera and then it's going to be much better. What are my reading plans for this week? I want to finish God is in the Machine. I'm almost done. Let me open it. I'm just have this left of it, and I mentioned it on my wrap up, which by now was already uploaded, so I'm gonna link that in the cards. That I so far I'm not. I think it's gonna be like 3 stars, which is disappointing because I really like the premise. This is about a girl who's put in cryogenic sleep and she is supposed to wake up 100 years later in this other planet, but she ends up in an unknown place 1,000 years later and she doesn't know anyone there and everyone treats her like a goddess because everything that's related to technology for them is magic. So she is their goddess and she has to handle that and all of this, and I really like this premise. I really love how the book starts, but the issue that I have with this is that she created a whole new language for what these people speak and this other place that she appeared, and it's just very exhausting to have to read it like this. Let me see if I can find a non-spoiler sentence as an example for you. Like, I understand that he speaks this other language, but it's like very similar to English, of course. But I understand that he speaks like that, but I don't know why his point of view chapters, the whole chapter has to be written like this. For example, one sentence here in his point of view chapter says, "It probably had to do with the blood stains on the goddess shirt. But also Zaid's new uniform was Brill." It's like, you know what he's saying, but it's not the right words that we know. So I don't get why that decision was made to write his chapter point of views in this language. And it's annoying me a bit. It hurts my head honestly to try to read it. But it's going pretty fast. So I'm really hopeful that I'm going to finish this today. But I do have 2 videos that I filmed today to edit. One of them at least has to be uploaded tomorrow. It doesn't have to be, but I won't have time tomorrow night because I have French class. So I have to use my time today to edit at least one of those videos, because the other one, which by now also is supposed to be uploaded, supposed to have been uploaded, is the Brazilian covers one, and that's going to take me a lot more time to edit, I'm sure. So we'll see. So those are my plans for today. It's like almost 4 o'clock already. I haven't read anything, but I just go back to the supermarket and now I have time to read and edit and do all that. If you haven't watched my September TBR yet, I really encourage you to do so because it was so much fun playing the M&ms and fitting everything on the TBR on the readathons. But this is my TBR for September, so hopefully this is going to be a lot of fun in the weekly vlogs. I think after I finish God is in the Machine, I think I'm going to read Daisy Jones and the Six. I'm not sure. Or Greek myths. I'm more interested in reading Greek myths right now. And I think it's going to be pretty fast, so we'll see. I'll keep you posted on what I decide. Hello! Today's Monday night. It's like 6:20. I was supposed to have French class tonight, but the professor has an issue and she won't be able to make it, so I have time to read. So I came here to update you on what I read because since Sunday afternoon when I did that last clip, I read a bunch. So I finished God is in the Machine, and so I had predicted it would be 3 stars. I don't know if I mentioned in that clip, but it was actually a 2 stars. I was very disappointed, and I already mentioned all the language stuff that I was really annoyed by in this book, so I'm not gonna go into that. But just the story in general, like by the end, I wasn't attached to any of the characters. I didn't like there were a lot of plot twists, and to be fair, they were very unexpected, but I was still not interested in them because it got to a point where it was just too many plot twists that didn't make sense. And I don't know. I did not like it. I think a lot of people will like it more than me because it has a type of romance here that I didn't like, and I know I don't like romance in books usually, in fantasy, sci-fi books, but a lot of people do, so that might be better for a lot of other people, but not for me. I will film a review for it when my next I'll Create box arrives, which might be this week. So if it does, I will show you a sneak peek in this vlog as well. What else? So then last night, after I finished that, I started Greek Myths by m&ms. This was on my September TBR for the m&ms. I picked this one for highest rating, and for me it was a 5-star prediction as well. And I finished it already, and it was a 5 stars. This was just a delightful book. I just wrote my Goodreads review for it, and that's exactly what I wrote there. But I love how it's written. I love the information that is here. It's very simple. It's directed for kids. It's written for kids, so it makes sense. But it's not too childish at the same time. I I really think it's an awesome book about Greek mythology. If you're interested in that at all, I definitely recommend it. And it's just gorgeous. Like the illustrations are just so pretty. So I already finished this, and it's not September yet. But we'll just ignore that because the next book that I'm going to start is not in the m&ms TBR, so it's gonna make up for it. And that is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I already read this last year, I read the ebook of it, but I wanted to have the book because I really love it. But I might listen to the audiobook while I read because everyone said it's the way to go. And I have the audiobook from my library already borrowed. So I might do that. And I'm very excited to reread this. I don't remember a lot of the story. I remember the ending, which might be interesting in this reread. But I'm excited. So I'm going to go read this as I don't have French class today. But we'll have class on Wednesday, which is a normal day of class, and also Friday, which is not a normal day of class. But the class that we're supposed to be today is going to be on Friday. So I'm going to have less time to read then. So let's start on this one. Hello. It's been a while since I last updated you, but today is Wednesday at 5:30, and I finished this book. I finished my reread of Daisy Jones and the Six, and it was really great. Like it really changed my opinions on some aspects of this book. Like I still don't like the ending. The ending, like the last page of the book, I still don't like it. But I see it a little bit differently this time, which is good because I don't like some interpretations of it, but with my own new interpretation, I like it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it better without spoilers, but I think it was really good rereading it. I really enjoyed it. I listened to the audiobook for some of it, and I read physically some of it. And yes, the audiobook is phenomenal. I do so 100% recommend it. But I also like to read in the physical format, especially when I have the book. I feel weird listening to audiobooks of books that I own physically. So I liked reading it as well, especially because when they mention songs, I can go in the back and like check the lyrics of the song and then go back. So I like that aspect of reading it physically, but I really do recommend the audiobook also. Yeah, this was a pretty fast read. So now I don't know what I'm going to read next. I put a poll on Twitter that by this time, of course, it's already closed, but I put a poll on Twitter to help me decide which book to pick. And I put 4 books, but as emojis. I used an emoji to symbolize the book without saying which book it is. Inspired by Emily from Likes Books. So I put astrophysics. This one, I think I put an emoji of Saturn because it's like about space. And then I put this one, I had the Tinder box. I put a fire in it, and it was waiting for a little bit. I'm not really excited to read this book, so it was my punishment in my September TBR. So I'm not excited to read it, but we'll see if it wins. I put Wondersmith, which I put an umbrella for it. I'm very excited to reread this one, but I just reread one book, so maybe I should read a new book. But we'll see what wins. And I also put a little rocket for the Amazon Forward collection, which I'm reading for my work book club. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I have French class in 30 minutes. So until then, I'm going to try to edit a little bit of the next video that I didn't start yet. And it's going to be tricky to edit. If you watched it already, you probably noticed all the book covers that I don't know how I did that because it's still in my future. But yeah, I finished work. I played a little bit of Ring Fit Adventure. I love this game so much. If you don't know, it's a game for the Nintendo Switch that you have like a big ring. It's like an exercising game, and you have to like complete. It's an actual RPG where you do exercises to kill the monsters, and it's so much fun. And it actually makes me move my body and like do a lot of squats. So it's great. I could try to film a video, a tiny clip of myself playing it. If you're interested, let me know because I do that like every day. So for the next vlog, I could include that if you're interested. But yeah, I'm going to go edit the video now until my class, and then when my class is over, I will see which book won the poll, and I'm gonna start reading that book. The poll is still going to be open, but I'm just gonna pick whatever is winning at that point. We'll see. Let's see which book was picked in the poll. There we go. Saturn, which means astrophysics. Let's go pick it up. Hello, today is Friday and this week's been a little bit crazy. I have like 10 minutes to film this, so I just wanted to say that I didn't update you guys yesterday on Thursday night because I didn't read anything. I want to upload my new video tomorrow, so I had to edit that. And remember when I said on Monday that my class was canceled, my French class was canceled? It was postponed to today, to Friday night, and I have a French exam tonight. So yesterday I was also studying for that and trying to edit a little bit of my vlog. And today, this morning, my husband went to do his French exam to get permanent residency here in Quebec, which is a very anxious thing for both of us because it's a very important thing. But he's totally prepared. I have complete confidence that he will do well. But of course, it's a lot to think about. During this week, I was also helping him study yesterday. Also, the whole week was just a little bit of a struggle because I didn't sleep very well and I had a lot of work to do because this afternoon I had a very big presentation to do that I've been working on all week. Maybe started last week actually. So I have a lot to do still for that to be ready. And my crate just arrived, which is great, but I filmed an unboxing for my Instagram in Portuguese for crate, so I can't open it yet to see what is there because I have to film the unboxing. I don't know when I'll have the time to film the unboxing because after I finish my presentation, I have to study a little bit more for my French test, and then I have to do the actual test and I have to finish editing my video, and it's just a lot. But I wanted to come here just to say that I just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is insane. And Of course, it would happen on the day that I'm the most busiest of all, but I don't have the brain space to celebrate properly, to do anything specific for this properly, to thank you properly. But I am so thankful, I'm so grateful and happy to have 1,000 people subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. I receive notifications for everyone who subscribes to my channel, so each person really means a lot to me, and I'm really happy. I just have to go work now. But thank God the Monday is a holiday, because I really need a holiday. And I'll have more time to read, I'll have more time to vlog maybe. I don't know what's the plan. I don't know. Today's just a lot. But I wanted to come here and say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Really, really, really thank you so much. I can't wait to be able to do community posts on YouTube. And I don't know what else I got with 1,000 subscribers. But I'm very, very grateful. And at some point today or tomorrow, I will open that Alcrate box. I'll do the unboxing for it for Instagram. Even if it's after I finish editing my video tonight. Probably gonna be before I finish edit my video tonight. My husband's still not back from his test. I can't wait to hear how it went. And it's just going to be great to relax this weekend, because we really need it. Just to explain, if you don't know, he has to do the exam. I don't, because I'm his dependent in the process, immigration process. So he's the only one who has to do it. And he speaks French. I don't yet. I'm taking classes. I have the exam today, but it's like basic French still. My exam is not near as important as it is, for sure. But I also want to do well, of course. And that's it. So I haven't read anything. I started astrophysics. When was it? Wednesday? I don't know. But I didn't get too far, and I don't have anything to update you on the reading. Just thank you for subscribers. And I have to go back to work. Hello, it's Saturday night, and I didn't update you yesterday anymore because it was chaotic and I didn't do anything after my French exam. I basically finished editing my video and fell asleep immediately. I was really, really tired. But today we went to the park and we didn't take any photos or anything because we forgot. But now I just wanted to finish this vlog. So, what did I read? I finished God is in the Machine by Laura Beth Johnson. And I am going to film the video for this book, the Alcrate book and box, because I already got my Alcrate, as you saw, but I'm not going to show you because I'm going to film the Alcrate book and box and talk about this book more in depth. But you know my feelings about it. I didn't love it so much. I think it's not a very accessible book with the language that was used here. What else? I don't know, my brain is still not working very well apparently, but I already talked about it, so it's fine. Then I finished Greek Myths, still before September even started. I finished this one and I really loved it. The illustrations are gorgeous and it's just a really fun book to learn about the Greek gods. And I really recommend it. It's just so pretty. I think that's it. I learned about new characters that I didn't know before. I learned more about ones that I knew before. And I think it's a great book for children also. It doesn't explain too much about each of the stories because it's like each of them are basically a page. Some have more than a page, but most of them are just one page with the whole story. So it's very fast. But I think just for children to get to know these characters is really good. Then I finished Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Like I said, it was a reread. I have listened to the audiobook as well, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked the audiobook a lot. Again, like I said, I like physical book also because it has the lyrics of the songs in the end, so it's good to reference it as well. If you haven't read this one yet, I think it's a really easy book to recommend to any people who like any genres because it's just very well written and it's so realistic and it's a fun story at the same time. So I really recommend it. I read it for the book club that I do with my friends. Some of them already finished it as well and really enjoyed it. So I'm very excited for our discussion. That should be in the middle of the month, sometime about September 15th. And then I did a poll on Twitter to see what I was going to read next, and this one won, Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I started it technically on Wednesday, I think, but let's see, how far did I get? I'm on page 70, and honestly, I'm struggling a lot. I think it assumes that you have a lot more knowledge than I do. Maybe it's just me, but I also have a very hard time visualizing things in my head about this sort of abstract things. It's like when he's talking about things that are between one galaxy and another galaxy, I'm like, what's even in the galaxy so I can know what's between one galaxy and the other, and how far are they even? Like, I have a lot of questions, which is fair. Like, this is a very short book, so of course I will have questions, but I think there is a lot that I should know before going into this book. But I'll keep trying. I'll see how it goes. But that's it. I'm going to continue this, and tomorrow I'm going to try to start a new vlog. We'll see how this weekly vlog thing goes in September. Talking about September, I am technically participating in 3 readathons. So technically, again, these were the only 2 books that I actually read in September, because the other 2 I finished in August, but they don't fit on the readathons, I don't think. I'll have to check that again. But I think that was it. We are planning on ordering food tonight, and we wanted to use the Subway ads, like the ads that are the walls of the subway stations, to decide what we were going to order tonight. So like when we stopped in the station, whatever we looked at first would be the thing that we were going to order tonight. And unfortunately that didn't work so well because we didn't get food ads, and the one that we got that I really wanted doesn't deliver. Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna order. And we're probably gonna watch a Marvel movie, because my husband is doing a Marvel marathon. He already watched Iron Man 1 and 2 because we couldn't find Hulk anywhere. And I'll see you again this week with a new video that I haven't filmed yet. Bye!